How's it going, everyone? My name, of course, is System Z, and welcome back to the Minecraft Let's Play. Today is a day of happiness and, of course, creativity, because you guys have really made me happy creatively. See what I did there? With all your ideas for this little project that we're working on, because as you guys know, I just fell in the pit. As you guys know, I was very curious as to what I should do with this area, and you gave me some really cool ideas and confirmed a few of my ideas, such as making this a bar and kind of making this like its own restaurant thing, because, you know, we've got the rusty bucket and all, but that's never enough. You've got to have at least one or more than one restaurant in, you know, the town. That way these people aren't just thinking they own the place and that they're not the powerhouse. Of course, they do have the awesome piano. I'll give them that. But they're not the best, although the Rusty Bucket, in my opinion, is a great company. We've got to maintain, you know, the flow and the balance. So today we're going to work on the yet-to-be-named restaurant. I'm thinking of the Dusty Tracks. That's something that someone in the comments, Decaf, which since I don't have a comment question of the day guy, will be you, Decaf. Kind of an unofficial comment question of the day guy. Decaf, yeah, he gave me the suggestion of doing the Dusty Tracks or the Gourmet Railroad or something like that, but the Dusty Tracks was pretty funny, and I like it. Unless you guys can give me a better name for it, which I'm sure it will be easier once you see it, then we'll go with that. But anyways, I've got a lot of preparing to do. As you guys can see, this is still a very ugly looking room, quote-unquote room, but I think it'll get there. I think we can do it. But anyways, I've got to go ahead and get started on that. Let's go ahead and get this episode started, guys. Grab your snacks, grab your drinks, grab yourself. Of course, put you down in the chair and watch the video. As I normally always say, leave a thumbs up if you enjoy. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, and we have everything we need to get started. You know, this looks so much better. Like, just adding this alone is like really nice. I don't know, it's just really cozy. And it actually, it just feels right. It almost looks like it could be a subway instead of just like a railroad on top. It almost seems like this could be the entrance to like an underground railroad system. But that's not what we're going to be doing. We're going to be making a restaurant with like an outside bar that just kind of acts as like a, you know, like a break room area for the guys that are working over in the mining field or station, which is mainly this building, which we still need to do the interior on. I'm terrible at interiors. Well, I'm not bad at them, but I'm terrible at doing them, like getting to it, if you know what I mean. But let's go ahead and get started. Now that I'm thinking about it, though, this is gonna be a bit weird. Actually, no, that might work. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is, I forgot where my shulker box is. We're gonna place this somewhere like outside. That'll be good for now. So let's go ahead and place that outside. We're gonna go ahead and start by getting a piston and redstone. And we're just going to come right over here and place a piston here underground. And then we're also going to dig down and we're going to do that and then that. So that's going to act as one seat. And the other one's going to be here. And the reason why I thought it'd be weird is because if you look at it, you're going to be able to see it from the edge. It's going to be kind of off place, but it'll work out in the end, I think. And then what we're going to do is break all of these away. And then we're going to go ahead and fill those in on the bottom. That way it just looks good and consistent all the way through. There we go. And in fact, we're going to just go ahead and break this entire wall off because we do not need it anymore. And then I'm going to just try and make it look good throughout as well by doing that. Just in a cross beam all the way across. Even though that doesn't match up, it'll all look a lot better here in a moment. So, shulker box, where did you go? I'm always misplacing it. All right, so it's over here. We're going to put one of those back and throw those in there. Why not? Just try and be a little organized. You guys know how it is. Grab these here, and we're going to start work on essentially the bar stand. And what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to get rid of those, is we're going to place stairs. I've actually done this design a lot. You guys have seen it many times. But we're going to place stairs like that, and then we're just going to do half slabs along the top. And what that's going to do is give us the perfect, like, bartender to, customer ratio. It's just the perfect sitting height for people behind the counter and whatnot. And then we're going to go ahead and get some stairs and slabs and just do that. So that's like the outside portion done already. It's perfectly even, and it just looks good. And it's going to give us a good glimpse of what's going on out there, as well as what's going on in there once it's all done. So I'm very excited to see how it turns out. The only thing is we kind of need like lighting out here, but we don't really have it. Actually, now that I think about it, that is not entirely completed yet. So let's grab 2 cushions, as we'll call them, and then 2 signs. Did I just throw something? No, I didn't. Okay. The shulker box texture is weird. All right, so we're going to place a trapdoor, another trapdoor, a sign, and then a sign. And I like doing this because it looks like this is the back, or you could even, I guess that doesn't work, but like this is the back, and then this is a cushion. So that way they have a comfortable seat. And it's just kind of one of those things that's high detailed, and I think it looks really well. So that officially means the outside is done. So now let's go ahead and move on to the inside, which we have a lot of work to do. So the first thing I think I'm going to do is grab our stairs once again and continue it on over. And we're going to leave this space open for like a doorway. But we're going to do the same exact design there. And, how are we going to do this? Because it doesn't match up. I guess we'll just have to do the same thing. It's just going to look weird. Like that. And then, actually that looks kind of cool. Because it has that little space above it. So we could either clear that up or not. Either way it would look really cool. I think we'll leave it like that. It just kind of looks like a shelf or something. Kind of looks like a... No, it doesn't look like a set of horns or anything. I don't know what I'm thinking. All right, so that is pretty much that. And then we're going to have another seat here. So let's go ahead and start by replacing these materials under here with logs. Let's just clear that out. At this point, you know what? Let's go ahead and clear all of it out because we need to do the floor anyways. And otherwise, it's just going to take a moment. So we may as well do it now. I'm going to try and get all this done as quickly as possible. That way we're not doing, the hard stuff here the entire episode. Because I don't like it whenever we spend the entire episode doing stuff that really doesn't have anything to do with what we're doing. Man, that is the wrong material that I've grabbed. Let's put that back. And that. Grab that and that. Oak wood planks. There we go. Let's come over here and just quickly do that. That was the whole point. So we'll do that. There we go. And now we're just going to do the floor like I've been saying we're going to do. So what I want to do for this design is a mixture between jungle wood planks and oak wood planks. Kind of like we've done with the walls of the builds like out in the town. So let's try and get that going. We're just going to do, I think, a floor of oak wood first. That way we can just kind of splash it around as we like break blocks and whatnot. I think it would just look a lot better. But I'm going to go ahead and not waste your time. I'm going to go ahead and get the floor placed, and I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. As you can see, I've got the randomized texture here between the jungle and the normal wood, and I think it looks pretty good. It's perfectly matching everything else, considering everything is wood. Wait a minute. I never finished this, did I? Huh. Like, I literally did not even notice that. Did I do the others? Yeah, I did the others. That's literally the only one I didn't do. Huh. I'm glad I noticed that. You guys probably saw that and were like, what are you doing? Anyways, let's go ahead and try and get this going. What I'm going to do is do another seat here. So we're just going to pop some redstone, do one of those. Another cushion and a sign. There we go. And we're all good. Thanks for all. I'm just kidding. We're not done. And then we're just going to do a trapdoor there. That's kind of like the gate to get into the bar area, as you guys know. That's kind of how it goes. You know, you always have a door, like a little thing where it bounces back and forth. Kind of like what the rusty bucket has, just not where you push through. But anyways, yeah, so you may be noticing that I didn't do the floor over here. I did that so I could save time, because what we're actually going to be doing is grabbing this cherry oak wood slab, which is the retextured dark oak, and just going to go and kind of place it above. And the reason I do this, and this is kind of like the episode tip, I guess, because I haven't really been giving you guys any tips lately on building. The reason you want to do half slabs for where the bartender would stand is because it allows them to stand just high enough to where they're a little bit taller than the customer, That way, like that's how it kind of is in a bartending situation. You're always going to want the bartender to be slightly higher. Just actually anything where the person behind the desk is looking down at the customer, they're going to be a little bit higher. So there usually always is some form of increase in the volume, or the level, the height. That's what I'm looking for. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking too much at this point, but yeah, that's what I wanted to do. So that's essentially that. And the only thing that I don't like about this design is you can't like get things and put them on the edges because they're slabs. But imagine that, flower like cups and everything, flower pots just to look like mugs. It would look so cool. But anyways, guys, I think that is essentially everything that we needed to do. And then we're just going to decorate this area. Now, the only problem with that is I don't have the resources yet, but we'll get those in a second. But I do need to go ahead and hide all of this over here. So let's get some torches and just kind of place them around. Although I kind of like the design of it kind of just, looking like it's caved in. But we're not going to do that. Don't worry. Man, I actually don't even know what I should do. Maybe we should just do oak wood. That might look the best. So we'll just do like a design just all the way across. That way it's kind of consistent throughout. This will be mostly hidden though, so no need to really worry. Although now that I think about it, this might not actually be even good placement because we've got another thing back here. I'm going to have to look at my like testing images to see what I've done just so we can make sure we do this correctly. But we're going to get started on the kind of interior design because we're pretty much done with everything else. We've just got a few small things to do. I actually need to fix that. And then let's go ahead and get some trapdoors and put them there. There we go. And I wanted to do something for here, but I don't know if I have the resources quite yet. So I may have to go do some mining or something unless I have enough iron. I'm about to do something that you normally only see people do like in modern situations, but I think it's going to be a good feature. I think it would look good. I think it would be a good way to separate the materials between the ground. That way it's not just like a, hey, walk on in from sand to floor, like wood floor. It would look a little bit better, like a separator. And this is going to be extremely expensive. Oh, man, I'm about to waste everything. How are the nuggets made? Oh, look at that, iron nuggets. And then you can do that and like make a ingot, I am imagining. Yeah, okay. So they made iron nuggets. So we're updated, by the way, guys, which is cool because there's some really cool stuff that I want to check out. Oh, my gosh, this is going to be too expensive. Oh, man, look at that. We just wasted a whole bunch. A whole bunch. I can't even make them all. Oh, this is painful. This is extremely painful. All my hard work of, like, mining is just going out the window with this. But I want to do it. Building comes first. And we're in survival, too. This is not creative at all. So this is very much hurting the bank of Minecraft. And then, on top of that, I've got to make some iron fences. So do I even have... Yeah, I've got some iron bars. Not fences, bars. So what I'm going to do is make a gate. That way it's able to close down during the nighttime. That way it's not just an always open and always available for entry building. Because that's not really what you want to do. No like workplace is ever going to be open just 24/7 unless you're like Walmart. But Walmart isn't in this, I guess, time era. Then again, some of the stuff that I built isn't. But yeah, don't even worry about it. Anyways, you get what I'm saying. Okay, so what we're going to do is get these anvils and use it to create like an effect where it looks like kind of like a sliding automatic system to where, gates can be on it. So that way during certain times of the day, the gate would close. And we're just going to make it look open right now. I guess it wouldn't necessarily do that. It would slide open, but we're just going to do that anyways. I just really like the way that this looks with the anvils. Now, I only really ever see this in modern applications, but I think it still looks good nonetheless. And for now, we're just going to close this one off because there's really nothing back there, but eventually there will be. But yeah, that just adds a little bit more color and kind of matches all the stone in the area and just makes it look a little bit cooler, like a little bit more welcoming almost. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get all my resources together so that we can do the interior of at least this area, and then we'll see what we can do about this area. And I'll see you guys then. Just running back now from grabbing a cactus. It's kind of random. We rarely need cactuses, but I have something really cool to show you guys. I was actually going to get started and continue on the interior, but this is something that came to mind. So one of the things that I actually recently picked up from some people from my Minecraft server is a new way to do plants. So you guys know before, I would always use cauldrons as the base of a plant. So if we run over here, we can get a good example. Over to the rusty bucket, you can see here, we've got, the general like cauldron with some water in it. And that looks great and all, but it's kind of expensive, especially when you go and create 6 anvils and iron bars like I've done idiotically. It can get expensive. So one of the things I picked up is to do this instead. So get a cactus in a flower pot and then just put leaves on top of it. Does that not look like just like a plant, like a house indoor plant? Like that's the stem. Like I know this looks weird because it's basically floating, but I don't know, I think that adds a lot of character. So I wanted to see what you guys thought about it, and hopefully maybe some of you guys have learned some, new tricks with this. This is actually really unique. It's kind of cool. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the design process. So this side is not complete yet. I have no idea what I'm going to do over here yet. I might actually... I can't talk. I might actually do like shelves over here and then get player heads or something eventually and put them on there. But for now, we're just going to leave it at putting like a little quote-unquote chalkboard right there. So that's supposed to look like, when people walk in for the first time, it's kind of... Can I not pick this up? How do you get this? I thought it was one of those... Oh, there we go. I thought it was just like a pop-off by hit. But I guess not. So yeah. I want it to be something where people walk in and it's like they see the daily special. You know what I mean? Like the kind of thing that would be out here, but inside. So it's like a chalkboard. Now, I wish I could do writing and whatnot, but I can't. I actually wonder what would happen if we put like a sign down here to make it kind of look like it had like the chalk holder. But I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to go that far. But other than just a few stairs, which we can go ahead and grab over here, we are all done with this area. We're pretty much going to make that there. And then we're going to come over and grab some more trap doors, which I've got here, and just do a design like this. Now let's see. If I do that, then I might actually... Because I want some to be up there as well. How should we do this? Because... if I do that, then I can put player heads on top of that. But then if I put one there, I can't. So we need to figure out a way to be able to do that. But if we do that up there, then... I'm confused. So that would not allow me to do it. And neither... Maybe if we just do that, that would work. Because then we could have some there and then up there. I think that's what we'll do. So that way we can put player heads here and player heads up there. So that'll look like a good shelf. And we've got a general table over here. Might put a painting over there eventually. And then we'll do these here in a moment. But I wanted to hop around the desk here and go ahead and get started on this area. So this is the bartender's domain. All right, this is where the bartenders are going to be mainly, and they need all the resources. So we're going to need a few things. And now this is all stuff that I've already done at the Rusty Bucket, but a little bit bigger. So we're going to use bookshelves once again for, I think I'm going to have more than I need actually. Yeah, there we go. So this is supposed to look like a shelf of like bottles. I don't know if it looks like that to you guys, but it kind of looks like it to me. Like I know it's books, like it's clearly books. But it also just looks like a load of bottles. Like, these are some that are tipped over. Like, that's a label on one. You know what I mean? It just kind of looks like bottles. And I did talk about that a few episodes ago, like I said. But I wanted to recap that. That's what we're going to use. It does look like it. It just does. And then we're going to grab these barrels and create some taps. So we're going to do that essentially here. And then we're going to grab some cherry oak and do more here. And then just like that, essentially. We're going to come over here, grab our barrel tops and our wooden trap doors. And this, I think, is going to add like a lot to the entire design. So we're going to do just the tops like that. And then we're going to do something there to kind of look like a shelf. So this is all done, almost anyways. And then what I wanted to do is make this look like an open container and this like a closed one. So we're going to do that and then open it like that. So that kind of looks like some beer in there if you look at it. So if we hop up there, it just kind of looks like beer. Like, I mean, I didn't mean for it to, but my texture just kind of looks like it. Right now, it's actually pretty much just wheat. That's what it's supposed to look like. But no. It looks like, like an ale of some sort. But yeah, Okay, so that's that. So that looks open now. And the last thing to do to that is just get some tripwire hooks and do that and that. Now it looks like taps. So we can get our, our flower pots here and just, pour it into the cup there. And then go ahead and hand it to the guy. Just throw it in his face like that. And that is pretty much the general bar design. Although, I wanted to do one small feature. Well, really a few different small features. We're going to go ahead and move our extra bookshelf there and then get a trap door, or not a trap door, a flower, and put it there, I think. Maybe actually a little bit higher, so maybe there would look better. Do that and grab the flower, which is my favorite flower for these types of settings, and just put it up there like that. It's a little abnormal and it's hiding the bottles, but I don't know, it's so unique that I like it. It just adds a certain amount of character. And then we're going to go ahead and try and get the wheel texture, which you guys know how paintings are. It's the worst thing ever. Like this is the worst thing in the game. If you had like a paintbrush where you could just cycle through paintings, that would be amazing. That should be like suggestion number 1. But we're just going to do the wheels, and we're going to do another one on this side. I was thinking about doing like a moose head, but I honestly don't think it would look that good. So I'm not going to do that. But we're just going to use that wheel texture again. I might do an item frame eventually, but for now, no. We're not going to do that. So come on now. I just need a simple wheel, please. It takes forever. This is like one of the worst parts of the game, like I said. I might have to just cut until we get one because this is going to take forever otherwise. And I don't know if we even have time for that. There we go. Look at that. That is awesome. See, that is what I like, is this open area. And now that I think about it, because this is open, those iron bars would never stop a thief. We'd have to get iron bars across there as well, but I'm not going to do all that. That's just extra. But let's go ahead and sleep. I think our bed is back in the shulker box. There we go. Just plant it down in the middle. We can only sleep at night. That's fine. That's fine. We're almost done anyways. I think we are actually done in here. So let me know what you guys think of this room. I actually really like the way it looks. I think it's the perfect amount of color and just the perfect amount of rust. Like, it looks so rustic to me. It's one of the best interior designs I think I've done in a long time. It's just so clean yet so like messy. And then from outside, it looks good too because you've got the bottles, the little wheel on the wall, the taps. It just looks complete in my opinion, and I love it. I love it. But anyways, what we're going to do now to finish it up. Oh my gosh, that scared me. I saw this banner and that moving, and it honestly looked like an Enderman or something. I mean, it does not look anything like it, but it just looked like a mob. That was freaky, man. Okay, let's finish this up. Not waste any more time. We're just going to add some chairs here and there, and we're going to do the same, but not the middle one, just like that. And that is pretty much it. Other than the, heads that we're going to put here eventually. That's pretty much a completed design. Although we could do like, actually that would be pretty cool. How do you make, we got to figure out how to make like a, what do they call it? Armor stand. I think I know how. I think you just get like a stone base and then some sticks, and that should work. And then we just need a leather cap. So I'm hoping that we have some leather. And that's pretty much going to do it for the episode after we do that. I just wanted to make it look like a coat stand or, like a hat holder, that kind of thing. I think I have some stone down here, actually. It's been a while since I've been down here. Yes, some stone. Do that. And then come on over here, and we're going to craft it. I'm hoping that it goes well and that I don't look like an idiot, like I forgot the recipe or anything. I shouldn't have. So that there, that, and then that. Nope, that's not it. Is it that? No. I mean, I'm telling you guys, I don't remember it at all. I was close. I was certainly close. I had to look it up though. So there's that. Now we just need some leather, which I probably don't have. Are you serious? I don't have anything ever. In any game I play, I never have anything. Oh, that's not good, man. I don't have any leather anywhere, do I? I've got that, but that doesn't count. I guess we'll just have to worry about that eventually, like another time. Actually, I might have some boots or something laying around within the fish farm. So I guess we'll just check there. No, we only have boots. I mean, that'll work for now, but I really needed something other than just boots because no one leaves their boots off at the door in a bar. Like, you put hats and stuff, not not your, like, you don't walk around in your socks. Just imagine that one guy though, that like really tough guy, and everyone looks down and he's wearing pink socks. But this will work for now. So we're just gonna balance this out because we've got the banner over here, and we're just gonna put the boots, the lone boots. That looks so different. It just looks wrong. So eventually we'll get a hat, but that'll do for now. And I think that actually is it. I'm pretty sure, other than, you know, we need the hat, I'm pretty sure that's it. I kind of want to do a window there though. I guess we can't because it's blocked off by the tree, but that would look really cool. I think a window there, maybe even a window there, which we could do. I think that would add a good amount of color too. Yeah, let's try it. Why not? So we'll break that open, and then obviously we're gonna have to switch these around, do that, get this one, and do the same thing. And then we'll just get like a simple trap door and pretty much make it look like kind of like a windowsill almost. So we'll do that and then just have it out like that. So that'll pretty much do that. And then I guess the same thing there. Oh, that could look kind of cool, like opened. But no, we'll do that. That way we can get through it, but others can't. Because I think if we like try and use our elytra, we can, right? Unless I'm just wrong, because I tried this the other day and it did not work. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. No comment question of the day for this particular episode. I just want you guys to have a wonderful Christmas and a wonderful holiday season. And if, of course, you don't celebrate it, I just hope you have a wonderful weekend nonetheless. Thank you guys for all your awesome support over the last, well, really year. I don't know if we're going to have another episode by the end of the year. We should. Actually, yeah, there should be a few more. But just in case for some odd reason, you know, there isn't, and 2017 comes around, I just want to thank you guys for an awesome year. 2016 has been truly amazing. I mean, so much stuff has been accomplished on this channel. One of those alone was hitting 10,000 subscribers early, actually. I really wanted to hit that before the end of the year, and you guys made it happen really before December even kicked off. I mean, it happened in December, but really not that far into December. And not only that, I'm now at like 10,200. So we're well over our goal now, and it's just, it could not be possible without you guys. So I'm really excited to see how 2017 turns out. But anyways, guys, that is going to do it for today. I hope you have enjoyed. My name, of course, is System Z. We've built some really cool stuff today. Let me know what ideas you have for the town or even the next project for the next few episodes in the comments below. Anyways, guys, my name has been System Z. You guys have been awesome. Thanks for watching.